Hello everyone, welcome back to my class. Today we will discuss about nature of roots of a quadratic equation. Okay, and this is our last topic of this chapter. Now see nature of roots. Now we can find the roots of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 by quadratic formula. This is the quadratic formula. So x equal to minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. Okay. So if b square minus 4ac greater than 0, that's mean discriminant greater than 0, we get two distinct real roots. First one is minus b by twice a plus under root of b square minus 4ac divided by twice a, and another is minus b by twice a minus under root of b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. Clear? So that's when if discriminant equal to b square minus 4ac greater than 0, then we get two distinct real roots. Clear? So a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 has two distinct real roots if b square minus 4ac greater than 0. Similarly, two equal roots if b square minus 4ac equals to 0, and last one is no real roots if b square minus 4ac less than 0. Clear? So a quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 has two distinct real roots if b square minus 4ac greater than 0, has two equal roots if b square minus 4ac equals to 0, has no real roots if b square minus 4ac less than 0. Or we can say that if b square minus 4ac greater than 0, okay, then we get two distinct real roots. Okay, next, if b square minus 4ac equals to 0, then we get two equal real roots. If b square minus 4ac less than 0, then we get no real roots. Clear? Okay. Now example, find the discriminant of the quadratic equation twice x square minus 4x plus 3 equals to 0, and hence find the nature of its roots. Clear? So the given quadratic equation twice x square minus 4x plus 3 equals to 0. So the given quadratic equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So if we compare the equation 2x square minus 4x plus 3 equals to 0 with the equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, then we get a equals to 2, b equals to minus 4, and c equals to 3. Therefore discriminant equal to b square minus 4ac, so b equal to minus 4, so minus 4 square, minus 4 into a means 2 and c means 3, that's means 16 minus 24, that's mean minus 8, so less than 0. Clear? So for less than 0, okay, so the given equation has no real roots, because here for less than 0, if b square minus 4ac less than 0, that's mean no real roots. So since here minus 8, that's mean less than 0, so the given equation has no real roots. Okay. Next example, find the discriminant of the equation thrice x square minus twice x plus 1 by 3 equals to 0, and hence find the nature of its roots, find them if they are real. Okay, so this is the given quadratic equation. thrice x square minus twice x plus 1 by 3 equals to 0. Okay, so this equation is of the form ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So if we compare this equation with the equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, then we get a equals to 3, b equals to minus 2 and c equals to 1 by 3. Therefore discriminant equal to b square minus 4ac. So minus 2 square minus 4 into a means 3 into c means 1 by 3. So 3 cancel. So 4 minus 4, this equal to 0. So when discriminant is 0, that's mean the given quadratic equation has two equal real roots. Clear? That's mean minus b by twice a and minus b by twice a, because we know that x equal to minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac divided by twice a. So here b square minus 4ac equals to 0, that's mean this value of this portion equals to 0. That's mean minus b plus minus 0 divided by twice a. So that's mean equal to minus b by twice a and another also minus b by twice a. Clear? So minus b, that's mean minus of minus 2, so 2 and a equals to 3, 2 into 3, that's mean 6. So 2 by 6 comma 2 by 6, that's mean 1 by 3 comma 1 by 3. Clear? So remember that when discriminant b square minus 4ac equals to 0, that's mean the given quadratic equation has two equal real roots. Okay. Now exercise 4.4, question number 1. Find the nature of the roots of the following quadratic equation. If the real roots exist, find them. Okay, so first one is twice x square minus thrice x plus 5 equals to 0. So here this is the given quadratic equation. So comparing this equation with ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, then we get a equals to 2, b equal to minus 3 and c equals to 5. So discriminant equal to b square minus 4ac equal to minus 3 square minus 4 into 2 into 5, so 9 minus 40, so minus 31, that's mean less than 0. So that's mean discriminant b square minus 4ac less than 0. So no real roots is possible for the given equation. That means the given equation has no real roots. Clear? Okay. Next question. That's in one number 2. Quadratic equation is thrice x square minus 4 root 3x plus 4. So if we compare this equation with the equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, then a equals to 3, b equals to minus 4 root 3 and c equals to 4. Now the discriminant equal to b square minus 4ac equal to minus 4 root 3 whole square minus 4 into 3 into 4, that's in 48 minus 14, so equals to 0. That's mean b square minus 4ac equals to 0. That's mean the given quadratic equation has two equal real roots, or you can write therefore real roots exist for the given equation and they are equal to each other. Clear? Okay, and the roots are, that's mean minus b by twice a and minus b by twice a, that's mean minus b, that's mean minus of minus 4 root 3 divided by 2 into 3 because a equal to 3. Okay, that's mean 4 root 3 by 6, so 2, that's mean 2 root 3 by 3, so that's mean 2 by root 3, because 2 root 3 and 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3, so root 3 cancel, so 2 by root 3. Therefore real roots are, therefore the roots are 2 by root 3 and 2 by root 3. Okay, very good. Now Roman number 3, that's mean this question is your homework. Okay, now question number 2, find the values of k for each of the following quadratic equations so that they have two equal roots. That's mean find the values of k, okay, when the given quadratic equation, okay, have two real roots. That's mean for this quadratic equation has two real roots, then find the value of k. Okay, so this is the question, find the values of k for each of the following quadratic equation so that they have two equal roots. Okay, we know that for equal roots discriminant b square minus 4ac equals to 0. Okay, so this is the given quadratic equation. If we compare this equation with x square plus bx plus c equals to 0, then we get a equals to 2, b equals to k, and c equals to 3. So the discriminant b square minus 4 is equal to k square minus 4 into 2 into 3, that's mean k square minus 24. For equal roots we know that discriminant b square minus 4 is equals to 0, that's mean k square minus 24 equals to 0. So k square equal to 24, so k equal to plus minus under root of 24. So that's mean 2 into 2 into 6, 24 can be written as, that's mean this is plus minus. Okay, after that plus minus 2 root 6. Clear? So the values of k equal to plus minus 2 root 6. Next, this means quadratic equation is kx into x in bracket x minus 2 plus 6 equal to 0. Same condition, find the value of k for each of the following quadratic equation so that they have two equal roots. Okay, now question number 2, that's mean Roman number 2. So here this is the equation of the quadratic equation. So if you multiply kx into x, that's mean kx square minus 2kx plus 6 equals to 0. So again we compare this equation with ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, then a equal to k, b equal to minus 2k, and c equal to 6. So the discriminant b square minus 4ac, that's mean minus 2k square minus 4 into k into 6, that's mean 4k square minus 24k. For equal roots we know that what, the discriminant b square minus 4ac equals to 0. So 4k square minus 24k equals to 0. If we common 4k, that's mean k minus 6 equals to 0. That's mean either 4k equals to 0 or k, this is minus, not equal, this is minus k minus 6 equals to 0. That's mean either k equals to 0 or k equal to 6. Clear? So however, if k equals to 0, then the equation will not have the terms x square. Now students, if k equals to 0, then 0 into x square, that's mean x square term is not present in this given equation. That's mean definitely k not equals to 0. Okay, that's mean k not equals to 0 means definitely k equal to 6. Therefore if this equation has two equal roots, k should be 6 only. Clear? That's mean if k equals to 0, then k square x square term is not present in this given quadratic equation. That's why the values of k equal to 6. Okay, now question number 3, is it possible to design a rectangular mango grove whose length is twice its breadth? Okay, and the area is 800 meters square. If so, find its length and breadth. That's mean now we check that is it possible to design or not. Clear? So the answer, let the breadth of mango grove be L. Okay, then length is twice its breadth, that's mean length of the mango grove will be twice L. So the area, that's mean length into breadth, so twice L into L, that's mean twice L square. Okay, and it is given that area is 800 meter square, that's mean definitely twice L square equal to 800. So L square equal to 800 divided by 2, that's mean 400. So L square minus 400 equals to 0. So this can be written as L square plus 0 into L, okay, minus 400 equals to 0. This is a quadratic equation, and which is of the form a L square plus BL plus C equals to 0. Okay, variable is L. Okay, so A equal to 1, B equals to 0, and C equals to 400. Okay, C equals to, this is minus 400. Clear, not plus 400, because minus 400 equals to 0. So C equals to minus 400. Now discriminant equals to B square minus 4AC. That's mean 0 square minus 4 into 1 into minus 400, that's mean plus 600. Clear? Therefore the equation will have real roots. Why real roots? Because 400 greater than 0. Okay, and hence the desired rectangular mango grove can be designed. Since the roots are real, that's mean definitely the desired rectangular mango grove can be designed. And L equals to, if we solve this, then definitely L square equal to 400. So L equals to plus minus under root of 400, so that's mean plus minus 20. So L equals to plus minus 20. However, length cannot be negative, that's mean L not equals to minus 20, that's mean L equal to plus 20. Okay, therefore breadth of the mango grove equal to 20 meter. If length is, if breadth is 20 meters, then length is twice, that's mean 2 into 20, so 40 meter. Clear? Okay, now your homework question number 4 and 5, that's mean last two problems. Okay, and with this video this chapter is complete. Okay student, thank you, bye.